Hello my dear students, welcome to our today's class. Today we will discuss about a very important topic of Buddhist religion and moral education from chapter 3, Tipitaka. The Tipitaka is the holy religious book of the Buddhist. The main basis of the Tipitaka is the religion and philosophy of Buddha. The Tipitaka is written in Pali language. Though it is a religious book, it contains important information about the religion, philosophy, society, culture, arts and literature, politics, economics, geography, archaeology, etc. of ancient India subcontinent. For this reason, the Tipitaka is also called the storehouse of historical information of the Indian subcontinent. The Tipitaka is a collection of invaluable words uttered by the great Buddha. The word Tipitaka is a combination of the words Ti and Pitaka. Ti means tree and Pitaka means container, pot, basket, etc. The words of Buddha are divided into three streams based on its nature and kind and preserved in three Pitak or baskets. So, it is called Tipitaka. Three Pitakas are Sutta Pitaka, Vinay Pitaka and Abhidhamma Pitaka. Dear students, today we will rediscuss about Sutta Pitaka. Sutta Pitaka is divided into 5 parts such as Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya and Khuddaka Nikaya. At first, let's know about Digha Nikaya. Digha Nikaya is the first book of Sutta Pitaka. In Digha Nikaya, there are 34 suttas in total. The suttas are divided into 3 vaggas, like Shilakhanda Vagga, Mahavagga and Patika Vagga. There are 13 suttas in the first vagga. The suttas are composed in prose. There are 10 suttas in the second vaggas and 11 suttas in the third. Many suttas of the second and third vaggas are composed in prose and poetry. The main subjects of discussion in this book are Dana or charity, Shila or precepts, Samadhi or meditation, Paya or wisdom, Yana or contemplation, salvation, impermanence, sorrow, non-soul or anatta, mind, psychic factors and nibbana, etc. But relevantly, important discussion about philosophy, politics, economics, geography, society, culture, etc. of ancient Indian subcontinent are also found in this Nikaya. Especially there is in Digha Nikaya discussion about 62 types of religious and philosophical tenet and racial system, and it delineates a clear-cut conception about the ancient Indian religious and social conditions of Buddha's contemporary period. Besides this, there is a charming description of the biography of Buddha in the Mahaparinibbana Sutta of Nikaya. In Digha Nikaya, more importance is given to build up moral and humanitarian life rather than religious philosophy. Majjhima Nikaya. This is the second chapter of Sutta Pitaka. Majjhima Nikaya is the best among the 5 Nikayas. Only the medium type Suttas have been placed in this Nikaya. There are 152 Suttas here. The Suttas are divided into 3 Vaggas such as Mula Payashaka, Majjhima Payashaka Vagga and Shela Payashaka Vagga. There are 50 Suttas in the first and second Vaggas and 52 Suttas in the third. The main points of discussion in this Nikaya are 4 noble truths, 8 noble paths, Patiya Samupada or dependent origination, meaninglessness of the enjoyment of mundane happiness, absolute truth, Nibbana, etc. This book also contains important information about the religious philosophy of 6 Tirthika Sangha of Buddha's time. Moreover, this description of the lifestyle of the bhikkhus, the relationship between the laity royal courtiers and the bhikkhu sangha, the social, economic, educational and religious condition of India during the time of Buddha are also found here. This book specially reflects the quintessential behavioral aspect of the day-to-day life and simple analysis of the same. So, Majjhima Nikaya is considered to be best among the 5 Nikayas. Famous Acharya Buddhaghosha entitled Majjhima as the best book among the books included in the Tipitaka. Let's know about Samyutta Nikaya. There are 56 Samyuttas or chapters in Samyutta Nikaya. These are divided into 5 Vaggas. There are 11 chapters in Shagatha Vagga, 12 chapters in Nidana, 13 chapters in Khanda, 10 chapters Shalayatana and 12 chapters in Mahavagga. The total number of Suttas in 5 Vaggas is 2889. The Suttas are composed in the combination of subjects related to morality, philosophy, psychology, etc. Though the Suttas in Majjhima Nikaya are smaller in comparison to the Digha and Majjhima Nikaya, these are very significant. The subject matters are presented here dividing into 3 streams: religion and philosophy, incidents related to God, human beings, etc. and religious personalities. In the first Vagga, importance is given to observance of precepts, rites and rituals, leading ideal life and to build up moral character. The other Vaggas are enriched in the discussion of religion, philosophy and miscellaneous. In this Nikaya there are some smaller poetry, the literacy or philosophic value of which is immense. These poems are composed in the form of conversation. Besides, there are excellent description about King Prasenjit or of Koshala, Mahapajapati Gautami defeat of Mars, instructions to the Brahmas by Buddha, the conversation between Buddha and Yakha, taking refuge in Buddha, matters of hospitality and games. 5 aggregates 3 kinds of feelings or Vedana, etc. It can be said that Samyutta Nikaya is very much enriched with the description of spiritual, ethical and philosophical issues. Anguttara Nikaya. There are 2308 Suttas in Anguttara Nikaya. The Suttas are composed of prose and poetry and are divided into 11 Nipat or chapters. The Nipats or chapters are named after the number of discussion points. In Eka Nipata or chapter 1, only one topic is discussed. Similarly, in Dukkha Nipat, 2 topics are discussed. Each Nipat or chapter is divided into some Vaggas. There are Suttas of both types, small and large. In this Nikaya, topics of manifold importance are included. Like the other Nikayas, the Anguttara Nikaya, there is description about Shila, Samadhi, Paya, Saddha or respect, Virya or vigor, and Vinaya. Besides, valuable description about how to control the restless mind, forsaking sin, 3 types of people, awareness about 3 things like controlling the sense organs, eating food, vigilance, consequence of Devadatta, character of men and women, relationship between husband and wife, duties and responsibilities, etiquettes and manners of Buddhist devotees, Upashatha and the necessity of Upashatha, sorrows and happiness, Shatapati Magga and Phala or results, Shakidagami Magga and Phala, and Anagami Magga and Phala, and Arahan Magga and Phala, etc. are found here. There is a fine description about the convection system, geographical, social, and religious conditions of ancient India in Anguttara Nikaya. Additionally, important information about the kings and maharajas of the time, the monks and nuns, male and female devotees, etc. it found. So, the historical value of Anguttara Nikaya is immense. The last part of Sutta Pitaka is Khuddaka Nikaya. The subject matters of this Nikaya have been presented dividing into 16 parts. In other words, Khuddaka Nikaya consists of 16 books. The subject matters of each of the books are different from each other. There is no continuation among the themes of the books. In Khuddaka Nikaya, the diversities of topics are noticed. So, Khuddaka Nikaya is also called the Pakinna Sangaha or collection of miscellanies. Though the books are small in size, the importance of the subject matter is boundless. The newly initiated Bhikkhu Samaneras learn the book of Khuddaka Nikaya before learning the other books. The books included under Khuddaka Nikaya, Khuddaka Pat, Dhammapada, Udana, Itibhuttaka, Shattanipata, Vimalvathu, Petavathu, Theragatha, Therigatha, Jataka, Mahanidesa, Chulanidesa, Patisambhidhamaka, Apadana, Buddhavamsha, and Charya Pitaka. Dear students, I hope you enjoyed our today's class. Practice this lesson perfectly. If you face any problem, you can contact with me or you can also comment in our Google Classroom. So dear students, that's all for today. See you again in our next class. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and stay with study. Good luck.